I remember everyone that was younger saying like, you can't make any money off music. There's no way you can, like, I have, like.
And I'll take care of you along the way.
I'm not trying to make money off it, just doing what I'm doing. I didn't do music lessons in school, it didn't interest me in school. It was only until I got to like 15 that my uncle introduced me to it. I think it was just his passion in music. He was a massive like music lover. It went from me not liking music at all, just went this big thing from just everything in the world didn't matter other than music. All I did all day was listen to music. He taught me a chord or two on the guitar. I always remember I'd go back over to the house because my auntie lived across the road from my mum and dad, and I'd go over to the house and I'd love going over there showing him what I'd done and what I'd learned. I'd be like, look, I've learnt this, like let me show you this what I've learnt. And I always remember him being like blew away a bit, like, how have you done that quick? From then really, it just stemmed off from that really. I can't remember when I started singing, but I think it was when I picked the guitar up and I started like singing along to tunes, and he sort of said, oh, you've got an alright voice, sort of thing. Started going to these open mic nights and stuff, and it sort of all stemmed. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even play guitar. Me and my uncle was really close, and sadly when I was 19, got a bit depressed and started drinking on depression, which obviously is no good, everyone knows. And sadly he took his own life, but I think that had a massive impact on me at the time in terms of my music, because I stopped gigging for a little bit, just didn't really see the point in doing it anymore. I think, to be honest, that was like a bit of my own mental health thing with my uncle when that happened, because obviously it was really close. I just couldn't work it out in my head what had happened, you know. I was so young, I was like 19. It was sad really, because when he passed away, he would never have had the chance to see me how I am now. Like, but everyone knows me for music now. If someone says to me, do you know Jake Owens? They're like, yeah, he's a singer in here, I play guitar and sings or whatever. But obviously it's nice in a way that I'm carrying his little legacy on that he had, you know. I don't tend to talk about him as much anymore, but to me he was my hero and stuff. Like, he's, you know, still very, very, very big part of my life. Technically, I've had my own business, singing-wise, since being 16, 17, and I've ran it all myself on my phone, you know, on my mobile phone, like my social media page, done it all, which is mad to think about it. So my mum and dad have been massive support for me since being young. Used to take me to gigs and wait outside, help me set up, and my mates have literally been coming to watch me since me ever first starting to gig. Still coming to watch me singing the same songs now, 15 years later. And it's just all been a massive support, my mates and my family. I'm just always supported in what I wanted to do. There's probably like 4 years or 5 years I was gigging like, you know, 4, 5, sometimes 6 times a week, and it was all over the country. I was doing different gigs, like charity gigs, pub gigs, family party gigs. Yeah, I was literally doing so much music at the time, I just couldn't even keep up with it myself. I know me and Tom we've been gigging together for 10 years now. We met at an open mic night at the White Lion, pretty iconic pub in Heywood really. I think we're very friendly, personable people. A bit like a wild card, you know, like we'll throw the random songs in there, we'll have a laugh with people on the microphone. It's, you know, me and Tom bounce off each other as well, we have a laugh with each other, and I think people like that, they see that and enjoy it, do you know what I mean? On paper, people either choose to be a cover artist or they choose to be a singer-songwriter and do their own stuff. It just never ever attracted us, or attracted me, should I say, for me to do my own stuff. People have got songs out there already that are unbelievable, so why do I need to bother trying to put more into the scene? There's enough songs out there that are good enough for people to sing. You know, you just got to know you stay in your lane, haven't you, a little bit. But then again, I've always said I will regret if I don't ever do my own song. That's one regret I'll ever have, is that I don't write my own song and release it as an original song. People say there's not a lot of musical stuff going on in Heywood, but there is. There's loads of musical stuff and there's loads of musical people. You'll find them at our open mic night on a Thursday night, because that's where everyone goes now. That's our place to go for people who are musical. Everybody's friends. There's been a band formed. We've had 2 or 3 artists who are all doing original stuff now and doing their own gigs. We've created this this little family. It's not a family, but like a little community vibe. And it's like, it's not me or Mark or the pub. It's just everyone. Everyone's just so nice and sound. And it's just, this is the whole thing that we wanted to create with this open mic night. Like, you go to some of these open mic nights in Manchester and the talent is unbelievable, but it's not that same community. Everyone doesn't know each other, so it's not like just an open mic night we've created. It's like a full-on little community. Power of music, I think, is unbelievable. Like, you can go anywhere in the world, literally anywhere in the world, and you can talk to somebody about music, and you might not even be able to speak the same language. You can be listening to that song and both have your own take on stuff, but it's just a buzz, isn't it? Like a feeling of like everyone having a good time there because you're giving them a good time. It's mint. I would never have met my wife if it weren't for music. I would never have, had a nice life like we've had and like I've had the nice things that I've had if it weren't for music. I would never have experienced some of the experiences I've had without music. We've made so many friends like through music, like these people whose weddings we've sang at with friends with. I don't even know what I'd be doing now if I didn't even get into music. I literally don't even know what I'd be doing.
We'll leave our troubles behind.